All right, share your name with us.
Joe Sauer Sr.
Joseph, and how long, what's your address?
145 Glen Street.
145 Glen Street. Just for perspective, that's going to be right here, that blue house.
The blue house.
All right. And how long have you lived here on Glen Street?
42 years.
42 years. Wow. Do you know anything about the project?
Not much now.
Not much? No?
No.
Did anybody tell you about the public hearing? Did you ever hear about that? Or?
I don't know if they did or not.
Okay. And so can you share some of your challenges that you've experienced over the years with the development? I know we've talked about the access road. Why don't you talk about the traffic that comes down here as a result of we have a do not enter, no through traffic, the stop sign. I mean, can you help give some insight over the years of what has happened and the traffic and the
traffic is horrendous in the morning going to work, and then the people coming out of work, and at the end of the day, they speed up through here. They don't slow down for the stop signs at all.
So they ignore that signage.
They ignore them signs totally.
Yeah.
They just ignore them. Good part of them. It did slow it down a little bit compared to one time it got really bad a few years ago. Ronnie would tell you, but it's still
not good. And you were here when they used to have a chain across the road, right? Were you here for that? Back in the day when they had a chain and they've taken it down, so I don't know if you know anything about that, but
Well, I know when they tried to put up the chain, then the fire department complained about it.
Yeah.
The fire said that they couldn't get through.
Yeah.
That was quite a few years
Let me
ago.
ask you about Rennie Scott Childress, your current alderman. Does he help you?
I don't even know him.
No? Has he ever stopped by to help you or tell you anything about the project?
No.
No, nothing? All right. What's going on with the drainage over the years?
Well, since they moved, up here, the infirmary and everything else, it got worse and worse and worse. And I don't know if it's due to anything else, but the water drainage now just got so bad in the last few years. I don't know where it's coming from.
Can you talk about, so what would you like to see done?
I'd like to see this traffic, this if it's residential, get this traffic stopped.
Yeah, and it definitely affects your quality of life.
Yeah, to some degree, yeah.
Can you talk about the car accident that happened a couple of years ago?
Well, with me?
Yeah, in your driveway?
Yeah, the lady come up the road and she thought she was turning into an infirmary, turned into my driveway and hit that tan van right where it's parked now.
And what happened?
What?
The person...
she backed out and went up to the infirmary, but Ronnie Holzer saw her and saw her right where she parked.
Wasn't her license plate?
Her license plate was still underneath my van.
So there's no denying it, right?
No.
So, you've been dealing with all sorts of challenges. And I mean, even just looking at the roadway here.
Look at where the water comes down here.
Yeah, right towards your house.
Yeah. It runs right in my driveway.
Yeah, all this erosion. I mean, just looking at the roadway itself, I mean, obviously it's very narrow. The cars that come up here, you mentioned, are very voluminous. And, you've been here, you said, how many years?
42 years.
42
1980,
years.
I think I moved here.
So you've been dealing with these challenges for quite a long time, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do is we take a quick look. Let's go look in your...
Man, I work all day and I come in. Let's see if I can get this open.
I'm going to help you. And this is the result of the flooding. And when did this happen? The result of the storm, right?
Yeah, this happened twice now. Yeah.
Wow.
This is what it did to me.
All this damage?
Yep.
And you're down here trying to fix this.
Yep, I'm trying to clean it all up now. I'm tearing this all down to get this mold out of it. But see, here's where my water problem is. And it's been here for years. The water runs right under the floor. That water runs under the floor. And then when that pump can't handle it, or the electric goes out, I got a generator that I plug in and standby.
And you have to deal with this after you worked all day.
Yep.
Jeez. And so that water comes straight in through underneath the ground, right?
Yep.
And you got to stay here and pump it out all day long.
Yep. So now I got a second standby pump plugged in, so it can't.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm trying to clean up now.
You said you got to deal with higher electric to run that pump.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, what a mess.
I know.
What
I got
a mess.
the walls almost all tore down. You know, at 79 years old.
You're working still. 79 years old. God bless you. He's harder working than a lot of the people.
This is the mess I had. It was up to my electrical panel.
That high?
Yep, it was here. What was up here? These were shelves up here. That water was up where the water was.
Wow.
That's how high the water was. Twice.
You got a good attitude about it. I mean,
Twice in a month.
Wouldn't be able to deal with all of that. I mean, it's just, you know, it's what you go to work for is
Yeah.
keep your house safe. And
So-
you know, we ask for some help from some of these folks, and they ignore us. But yet they're going to build
Then, like I
160.
said, then when that water starts running over the driveway, then it comes here. This pump's got to go like crazy just to keep up with it,
Wow.
and it don't shut off.